Hi everyone. Today we're going to think more about analog and how things in the analog world can be represented digitally. And we're going to today consider the impact of digitizing our world. Does it make it better or does it make it worse? So you'll find on Google Classroom, you'll find that we have this little slide, and I want you with Post-its, virtual Post-its, to open it up and throw a sticky somewhere along this continuum of where you think digitizing life has made it better or worse. Okay, and then there are three, I've put on Google Classroom as well, I've put 3 articles. I want you to choose to read one of them. And, and during our last class, you all stated an opinion on the copyright issue based on after reading an article. And today I want you to choose one of the articles to read and respond to, focusing on the digital dilemma. Is our world better or worse? Okay, so first you're going to pick the article that you like. You're going to highlight, underline any information in the article that you want to know more about. These are not in PDF forms. I attach the links to the articles. So I don't know that Cami will engage unless you put it into a PDF form. So you might have to download the article and put it into a PDF form for Cami to work. I'm actually quite fine with you just opening up a Google Doc and summarizing, but if you do summarize, I do want you to pull some quotes from the article itself. And at the end, a 10-word and just a 10-word summary, and you're doing this completely on your own, okay? So after you've spent some time, you've highlighted, you've underlined, if you can get Cami to engage, that would be great. And then once you have read your article, I will put you in groups based on who has read the same article as you. And as we go along, you're going to go into the group and share your 10-word summary with your group. Together you'll look up any unfamiliar words or concepts. So you're kind of independently working together. Okay, so you're working, I'm sorry, to restate that. You're going to work together on what you had read independently. Okay, and re-ask the question, is our world better or worse because of digital representation? Now that you've spoken about it and you've everyone has gone around and they've talked through their 10-word summary and they've gotten some clarity around some unfamiliar words or concepts, you're going to look at the article again and you're going to reread the article to better determine, is our world better or a worse place? And then I'm going to leave this up for a while and I will post this as well, okay? So these questions then need to be answered. Was it digitized? What was the goal or purpose of digitizing this thing? Is someone benefiting from this situation? If so, who? Is someone being harmed in this situation? If so, who? Are these impacts intended or unintended? How do you know? Again, these are the same questions that we asked with the Fortnite article. And then pluses to show benefit, minuses to show harm, face to show impact, and leave a comment in the margin. Okay, now obviously if you can't do this because it's not in PDF form, then what you can do is you can copy excerpts from the article and put it into your Google Doc. Okay, and then ultimately, after you've answered these questions, you're going to check in with your group, share some of the sentences you annotated, and did you identify the same areas or the same things sticking out to you? And then finally, we're going to open up a Jamboard, and I'll walk you through how to best engage a Jamboard. And in your Jamboard, you're going to have quadrants, and you're going to consider the following. What is being digitized? How is it being, in the top 2 quadrants, you're going to talk about up here, what is being digitized? How is the information represented digitally? For example, Is it an image or a text? Do you think it's been compressed? Which form of compression, lossy versus lossless? In quadrant, and that would be quadrant 1. In quadrant 2, you're going to put put in what is the goal or purpose of digitizing this thing. And then in quadrant 3 and 4, we will address that tomorrow. Okay, thanks. And then before we move on tomorrow, I want you to end today thinking about, do you think there is always both a benefit and a harm to digitizing analog content? And we'll discuss and wrap up. Thank you.